Welcome to the Rustic Garden. Today I want to show you how to make perennial plugs for your wildflower garden. It's a good idea to have wildflowers around your vegetables. It brings in bees and good insects. This is a coconut husk brick that I reviewed in another video, and basically it's a solid square brick of coconut husk that you add 4.5 quarts of water and you end up with a nice seed starting mix. There's no fertilizer in this. And what you want to do is buy any bag of wildflowers. It doesn't really matter what's in there, as long as they're perennials. It's good to have perennials because they do come back every year. And let me show you some basic tips for starting seeds indoors. These are recycled cells from annual plants that I bought last year. And when you're using any seed starting mix, you want to make sure it's pre-moistened. A lot of times it comes like this bag is dry quartz. In this case, I had to add water to the brick. So there's plenty of water in there. The reason that you want to add the water is so that your seeds get off to a good start. If you put a purely dry mix in here and then put water in the bottom of the tray, it takes a long time for the dry medium to pull the water in. You want to start off with the wet potting mix. Fill the tray up. And once you have it filled, you want to press it down. You'll notice how much space is left once I press it down. If you don't pack the seed starting mix in the cell tray, in the cells, you run the risk of the seeds dropping down to the bottom because the mix is so loose. And you really want to have a nice base for the roots to grow into. So once you pack it down, fill it again. And you're going to press it down one more time. And this is wet, so the seeds will already start pulling water into their seed coats to germinate. And then just smooth it off. I've done 2 of them. You get your bag and mix it up. Make sure you mix the seeds. Now I'm not just planting one flower seed per tray. I'm just going to sprinkle these on. Just like that. I'm overseeding this. Going to reach down into the bottom. These aren't all seeds. I don't know, let's see if I can find it real quick. I don't know, but it's like 98% inert material and 2% seeds. So you're just wanting to make sure you're spreading a good amount of mix over the top. Once you do that, all you're going to do is stir this to almost a ½ inch deep, and you're not worrying about if every seed gets covered. You're just making perennial plugs. Whatever's the strongest plant's going to survive. You can fill in your wildflower garden with these. I'm also using large cells, so if a lot of seeds come in, I'll just divide it in half and then I'll end up with 2 plugs. Nothing needs to be perfect. So you've mixed everything in. And again, these are just going to be perennial flower plugs that can go anywhere. Then just pack it in nicely. It is firmly packed. There's good contact between the seeds and the growing medium. You want that to happen so water makes it to the seeds. You can put a layer right over the top in case any seeds are sitting on the top. You can actually see that's Coreopsis seeds. And these are your perennial plugs. You'll just set them in your tray. Although the medium is moistened already, you just pour the water into the cell flat and make sure you let water the plants from the bottom. There's holes in the bottom. It will wick the water up. You don't want to water from the top. Not only will it splash the seeds out, but you set up an environment for damping off disease, which will kill off your seedlings. So I would just fill this tray up, put it under my grow light, set a timer, and in probably 1 to 2 weeks, I'll have a lot of germinating seeds, and in 6 weeks, these will be ready to go outside. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my other videos. I have over 100 garden videos. Thank you.